Hey everybody, Rockin' Robbie Billups here. We are the Pop Culture Philosophers, and it's time for a PCP movie night. And tonight, in preparation for the upcoming Logan movie, we have watched X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Schnickety, schnickety.
Why did we watch it again? Alright guys, I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups. This is John Hammertime Holshoe. This is Jelani Bullard. We are the Pop Culture Philosophers. This is PCP Movie Night. It's the show where we watch a movie, we tell you what we think about it and what we think it means. Tonight, we got Logan coming up and reviews are starting to come in and they are really positive. Like, people are saying this might be the first comic book movie, first superhero movie to be nominated maybe for an Oscar, an Academy Award for Best Picture. And that would be insane. So we are super hyped for Logan. So we're getting ready for it. And we watched X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now, when I first watched this movie, I hated it. And I haven't seen it since. And we watched it tonight. So I was very excited to watch it and see what I thought about it. Because at the time when I first watched it, I thought that Liev Schreiber was really good as Sabretooth. And that's pretty much all I liked about it. Now, I don't even think Liev Schreiber was that good as Sabretooth. I just think he looked really cool. This movie is terrible, guys. It was even worse the second time I saw it. I thought it was terrible and a complete, utter waste of time. Seriously, this is the last time I'm watching this movie. Never again. I thought it was overwrought. It was so stupid, so cliche, just... It hurt my soul. I found this movie to be insulting, guys, to be honest with you. So I want to know what the pop culture philosophers think about it. So, Jelani, what did you think about this film on the rewatch?
This movie saddens me. I was going to say before, this is the third time I've watched it. I watched the bootleg version before it came out because I was just hype of the comic book.
There was the bootleg.
There's a bootleg version that's leaked. And they just had to have that film out.
I remember that,
incomplete, and the claws weren't right, and they didn't get anything right.
They still ain't right.
And you go to the major film that I actually watched in the theater with my friends because I'm a comic book fan. I was like, even though I saw it, and it's terrible, I'm going to try to see if they fixed anything. Didn't fix anything. This movie was straight up a murder. It was a murder of my senses. And it was made by committee. And it was like, do you like Deadpool? Yeah, you like Deadpool, don't you? We're going to put him in there. You know, you like these characters, you know Cyclops, right? We're going to put him in that movie too. So it was just, just pieces. Professor Xavier is in this movie for no reason. It's just, it's a jumbled mess. It's a tone shift every 5 seconds and a lot of no! Or looking up and screaming like you said.
Richard Werder, the creator of the Killing Time web series, he told me earlier tonight, he was like, go ahead and be prepared to take a drink every time someone looks up in the air and shouts out. And homie, it only happened 3 times, but it did happen in rapid succession, and it was like completely exactly what you said though about movie by committee.
It's straight committee.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if the production company was like, we got to get a Wolverine movie out, so we got to put all the basic stuff in, and they're gonna watch it no matter what we put out.
Yeah.
And that's all they wanted to do. We want to make a quick buck. And we're like, keep going, because that origin thing was supposed to keep going.
Yes.
They were supposed to do
going to
Magneto.
be X-Men Origins Magneto,
and all the other things. I'm not sure what else they were trying to do, but they failed miserably with that one.
It tanked that whole idea.
Oh, God, it's terrible.
It's a terrible movie.
Like, there's nothing good about it. There's nothing good about it.
So, Jelani and I do not like this movie. John Hammertime Holshoe, I'm eager to know, what did you think about this movie on the rewatch? Because while we were watching it, you seem to be the most calm out of all of us. Like, me and Jelani, like, seriously, every 5 minutes I kept going, this movie's terrible, guys. And Jelani all throughout was like, this is garbage. John was kind of like, let's give it a shot. Hugh Jackman's hair, Hugh Jackman's abs. Anything else speak to you?
I actually think it's a pretty good movie. No. I can't even keep a straight face. It's a bad movie. There are highlights. Like you said, Liev Schreiber's a great actor. He's in a bad film. He's got some bad dialogue. Yeah, Hugh Jackman's a great actor.
Liev Schreiber didn't have anything there to begin with.
Hugh Jackman's got some of the worst lines ever. But I actually like Hugh Jackman. There's some great actors, but it's just, you're right. He's
great in Australia.
He carries the film?
There's some really cool parts. Like the beginning part where you see Deadpool's character when he's going after the swords and he's stopping all the bullets. That's really cool. I thought with the part with...
this is the first appearance of Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. And I think, to me, and I'm not a Deadpool fan, and I'm not a Gambit fan. This, to me, is the best version of Gambit and Deadpool we've ever gotten. Go ahead. I'm
That's the only
sorry.
gambit I forgot. There are cool parts. If you nitpick, you can get a couple cool scenes out of the movie, but for the most part,
But not
it's
involving the
good.
blob.
It's not good
there
the
are no
first
cool parts.
time. I watched it the second time. It wasn't good. It's not good the third time. This is again. There are some cool parts, but they're just
What
wrapped
are those
around-
parts, John?
Dude, like I
Please tell
said,
me.
What's the coolest part?
The part with Deadpool, with the sword, with the bullets.
How does he
Okay.
bend his arms?
Wait a minute.
No, but the part in the beginning.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
The part with
That's
uh,
what
that was
I can see.
cool.
Yeah,
That
that
was
is cool.
The part with Cyclops where he destroys the school by mistake,
Eh,
that was kind of cool. Like the effects there were
maybe.
cool. Again, there's little pieces, but
Yeah.
overall, it's not. I mean, I'm trying to find the good. My mom's like,
Yeah, I
don't
know.
say anything. You can't say anything good. Don't say anything
Well,
else.
we always tried to do that.
Yeah, it's just not a very
I'm
good
not positive
film.
about this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good. It doesn't hold up well, and it's a waste of everybody's time.
This movie is so cliche, such a waste of time. It is so bad. And for all you Deadpool fans, I feel for you because like if I was a Deadpool fan, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Seriously, you get the perfect actor to play this character that you love and you wrap up his mouth. But that's one of my favorite parts in this movie is seriously that Deadpool doesn't speak at the end of it, and I think it's awesome. But I don't like Deadpool. But dude, usually this is the part where we ask everybody what they thought the theme of this movie is. And I think the theme of this movie, and this is something that I think Brooks said in a previous movie about another movie, a previous movie night about another movie, is the theme is arrogance because of the arrogance that we have to think that we can make it through a movie like this. This is so bad. This movie's so terrible. I honestly, looking at it, okay, there's the brotherly love thing. Okay, first of all, very quickly, the montage stuff is a little overwrought. The whole movie is, but like the montage scene, and I remember when this movie came out, the trailer made it look so amazing. Yeah. Do you remember that? The trailer looked so awesome, and the movie just stunk. And it's even worse because I did like Liev Schreiber in the movie, but looking at it now, it's just, I love the way Liev Schreiber looks as Sabretooth, but he had nothing there. There was no theme in this movie. I guess there's the brotherly love thing, but when you really look at it, the part in Vietnam, like Wolverine saves his brother Sabretooth because everybody's trying to like hurt him because he's attempting to rape this woman, you know, like during war. Like it's just nothing makes sense in this movie. Like why Sabretooth acts the way he does, why Logan acts the way he does, why anybody acts the way there's nothing makes sense. Stryker's the only character that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, not even really. He still doesn't even make sense. Like I don't know. So is there a theme in this movie, or just talk a little bit more about why it sucks, I guess, Jelani?
Hubris in some parts.
Okay.
Because, you know, somebody thinks that they're going to create the perfect soldier. And you go back to Stryker.
Yeah.
Stryker he's a great character in Brian Cox in X-Men 2. Which
Yes.
hopefully we'll get to. I love that movie. It's like one of my favorite.
One day we will.
Film. I mean, I love that.
It's a dream to do an X-Men 2
You want
movie.
to do that.
Yeah.
So you get that, you know, the character, and you get the motivation of Brian Cox in X-Men 2. Then you put him in, what's this guy's name? I keep forgetting his name. Stryker Light.
We do that. Play Stryker,
Yeah,
Stryker
the
Light.
Stryker Light. And when you see Stryker Light,
Stryker Dry.
Yeah, Stryker Dry. He's just not. He has his motivations.
Dude's terrible.
And he wants, you know, the perfect character.
Yeah.
Or the perfect weapon. 11X.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants. And I guess that was just his motivations. That's what I saw out of the movie. And that's from the protagonist. I mean, the antagonist.
The antagonist. Like, this movie is about
Why am I
Wolverine.
looking? It's about Wolverine.
And what is
I
Wolverine?
pull more from
What is-
Stryker than I do from anybody else.
I pull more from fucking Deadpool,
And
you know, or Gambit. Like Gambit was all right in this movie,
And-
right?
and back to Deadpool.
The Gambit dude loses his accent.
Yeah.
Throughout the second
Throughout.
half. What about Deadpool though? Back to Deadpool.
No,
Barakapool.
Barakapool. God, he's too much. I'm sorry. The arms, the reveal at the end, everything that he
And the
took.
way Logan cuts his head off, and he's still
He's spinning. His head spins. I'm sorry. There's a whole bunch of spoilers. If you haven't seen this movie, don't.
Yeah,
But
please don't.
Just don't.
If you
But
haven't seen it, we should have said this to begin
who
with. But if you
cares?
haven't seen
Who
this
cares?
movie,
I'm ruining this film.
don't and watch this movie
Who
now.
cares?
But the trailer's
It
good.
spins.
So watch the trailer and just the trailer and don't watch the
John,
film.
what does this movie say, if anything?
It says, it honestly feels like it's a cash grab.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and it feels like the X-Men
Like
films
Superman
were,
4.
Yeah, X-Men
Yeah.
films were
We
popular.
gotta make movies.
People love Wolverine. He's the most popular of the bunch. Let's make a Wolverine movie, and we have to do his origins because we got to start from scratch. So let's do it. And then they took some cool concepts and some thoughts and some ideas from all the comics, and they strung them together in
Yeah.
what they call a film.
Exactly what
Cut
Jelani
and
said.
paste.
Movie by committee.
Yeah, it's
like
not
someone,
straight up.
like we were joking.
Cut
Someone's
up.
like, X-Men fans
gotta
like
have this.
X-Men fans love Gambit. Put Gambit
Let's
in the
Gambit in
movie.
there.
We haven't done Blob yet. Put Blob in the movie.
That's Blob.
People really like the Black Eyed
That's
Peas
him.
right now, so Will I Am should totally be in this movie.
As a discount Nightcrawler. I guess he's discount Nightcrawler.
It's terrible.
Oh my
like
God,
I
it
don't.
hurts.
It's a movie by committee. Exactly. It's like
all
this is
together.
what we think fans want, and this is what I'm going to say real quick. This movie is a lesson. People always say, especially comic book fans, I don't like in this movie how they changed this from the comic. I don't like how they did this different. Basically, we need to learn from this movie that Hollywood producers and filmmakers know how to make Hollywood films. They don't know shit about comic books,
At all.
right? And we don't need them to feel like burdened that they have to know shit about comic books. Because when they try to know shit about comic books and try to give us what they think that we want, we get X-Men Origins Wolverine. Because to them, they're like, well, we gave them Gambit. We gave them
gave 'em everything they wanted.
explosions.
Where's our
gave-
money?
We gave them Deadpool.
Yep.
And it all made sense, right? So, like, seriously, don't trust Hollywood with your characters. Just accept what they give you. And if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. But don't expect too much, because when they try to give us fan service, they give us garbage. Fan garbage. Just going to say that real quick. Anyway, that's my thought on the whole thing. Thank you guys for watching this video. We appreciate everything. Seriously, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Wow, we watched it. We're going to watch The Wolverine next time. I haven't
film.
seen it still. These guys say it's a lot better. I kind of trust them, but not wholeheartedly.
The bar is set so low, though.
Yes.
Third X crap. But you'll love it.
Yeah, Jelani's like, the movie's great, but the whole last third of the movie sucks. Anyway, I'm excited to check that out. Please do check that out. Subscribe if you want to see that and other videos like the weekly comic book review, other movie night reviews, podcast, tons of that kind of stuff. We appreciate everything. Seriously, guys, thumbs up the video, share it with all of your friends, and check us out at popculturephilosophers.com. We got a podcast there. It's really, really cool. We're on it, and we really think it's awesome, and you should check it out. Anyway, I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups. This is...
John Hammertime Holshoe.
And this is...
Jelani Bullard.
We are the Pop Culture Philosophers. Thanks for watching PCP Movie Night. Catch you next time.